Welcome back to another video. So it's been a while and sorry for that, but the unthinkable has happened. I got admitted to hospital. So it's not a video I thought I'll make as quickly or as soon, but unfortunately it happened. Sunday morning I woke up and my wife noticed an infection in my left elbow. Now, we had a braai. We were invited to a braai on Sunday, and we spent the day there, but the people kept on insisting that it is uh, worth going to hospital to have it checked out. In the end, I gave in, and uh, the people organized me an ambulance to collect me and take me to hospital. Once again, it's not like South Africa waiting 6 hours or how many hours for an ambulance. Within 15, not even 15 minutes, the ambulance was there. Of course, it wasn't an emergency as such, so it wasn't a priority. In any case, they took me to the hospital, got admitted, and I stayed in hospital from Sunday till Tuesday. So ended up having a infection in my left elbow. They checked out my blood works, infectious diseases, checked it out. They checked my blood out. They basically made sure everything was fine. So let's just get that's me in the hospital. The service and everything is on par. There's on par is not even the word. It's way above what I'm used to in South Africa, even in private hospitals. And maybe it depends on you guys or everybody else's experiences, but in my case, there was times where in South Africa in a hospital where I would get my food and it'll be placed in front of me, and with no assistance of me of helping me to open the food or to eat the food. And so that was always the issue in South Africa. The nurses, sisters, food people, whatever you call them, put the food or coffee or tea or your drink in front of you and either don't bother to open it or give it to you or whatever. And in many cases, it's not about just asking them for the assistance. It's even after asking is it just didn't get done. Yeah, they've got people specifically for that. And like I said, there was always somebody willing to help. Now, keep in mind, this is Cleveland, Ohio, and I went to the Cleveland Fairview Hospital. Everything was just awesome. Look, regarding awesome, what I mean by that is as awesome as a hospital can be. The other thing with checking in, and this is where it gets relevant for us refugees, make sure you've got all your documentation with you, your passports, your refugee uh, paperwork, everything like that. If you're not in your own place yet, make sure the hotel or wherever you stay, you know the address, all that kind of information. And let your case managers know as soon as possible. In my case, the hospital said they'll pick up the bill. So, and if there's anything that's not covered, then Medicaid, once that kicks in, because we don't have that yet. Once that kicks in, it will cover that because they'll backdate all the relevant stuff. Another thing that was quite interesting is the level of how far the hospital is willing to go to help or assist. So here you can see the normal call button. And this was another issue I had in South Africa. I was always told, here's your call button. If you need the sister or the nurse, press the button and we'll come. But I'm unable to do that. Here they made a plan and gave us what's called an easy call. You can press this with your chin. I was able to press it with my hand. But the main thing here is, at least for the first time in my life, after having many hospital visits, I was able to call a sister or a nurse. So in any case, not the best start to our journey in America, but at least it's done. If you've got any questions or anything I can assist or help with info, please feel free to ask in the comments. Keep in mind, this is at Cleveland Hospital. I'm not sure it will be the same at every other hospital in America. So thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.